Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me for our weekend Oracle and Tarot card reading. And this will cover Friday, June the 12th, Saturday, June 13th, and Sunday, June 14th. And we're using the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck by Colette Baron-Reid. And let's get to the reading. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. Okay, the first card is the Spirit Whisperer, card number 3. And second card is the Dragon's Duel, card 23. And last card is going to be, okay, the Arrow Master. And this is card number 10. Okay, so we start the weekend with the Spirit Whisperer. Okay, and it's a beautiful woman, and she looks like she's blowing bubbles. Yes, there's a bubble. Okay, and she's looking up. There's an owl at the very top. Okay, and it's saying divine guidance, higher knowing. And when I look at this card, what I get from Spirit is divine guidance, higher knowing, like trusting Spirit, trusting your intuition this weekend, just knowing something without being able to say how you know it. It's just a feeling, just a gut feeling, an intuitive feeling this weekend. Again, divine guidance. If you're asking your angels or you're asking Spirit for some help, this weekend is the perfect time. You'll probably be able to get some quiet time to yourself since everybody's busy all week long, and on the weekend we want to kick back and relax. And what I'm getting is the higher knowing part. That really, when I think of that, it's basically, to me, higher knowing would be your intuition, tapping into your intuitive abilities this weekend. And we're all intuitive. It just depends on how much you want to develop that side of yourself. And then the next card is the Dragon's Duel, and you have a beautiful dragon here. Okay, and this is inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. So there might be a decision this weekend that we need to make, that we're struggling with inside, inner conflict, going back and forth, like a tug of war. When I think about it from Spirit, like the two of these are intertwined, the dragons. There's one on the bottom, and then there's one up at the top. There's actually two of them. Okay, and conscious choice. Yeah, like this weekend, we may encounter some type of a decision that we need to make, and you need to make it consciously. Don't decide something without thinking it through. Don't do it unconsciously. A lot of us, like I always say, are on autopilot. We're doing so many things at once, we're not concentrating on what we're really doing. We're just getting things done, going through the motions. Try to be more conscious of your actions this weekend, especially when a choice has to be made. Think it through before you do anything and make that choice. Think of what your options are. Think of what it may lead to, if it's going to affect other people, if it's for your highest good. And then the last card is the Arrow Master. And the Arrow Master is shooting his bow and arrow. He is focusing on the target. He's not distracted. He's looking straight ahead. He's pointing his arrow. And that's what we need to do this weekend. We need to focus on what it is we need to do in our lives to make them better, to be happier, to become more spiritual. This Arrow Master, when I look at him, he has every intention. He has intentions here. And we have to remember that, even though he's aiming at his target, he might not hit the target, but don't be attached to the outcome. We all fail. It's not guaranteed that whatever it is that we're aiming for is going to work out immediately. Eventually it may. But this is the first step on being focused knowing what you want, aiming for it, going after it. And like the card the other day said about aggressiveness, and again, not aggressiveness in a violent way, aggressiveness where you decide to take the necessary steps and actions to go towards or pursue what it is you want to pursue in this life, to make a situation better. It all has to do with focus. So this weekend, it's telling you, you got the green light to aim that arrow towards the bullseye. Take the necessary steps that you need to make the difference that you want to see. Focus. Don't be distracted. Have every intention. It's so important, especially when we put our intentions out to the universe, where we basically state what we want. We may not know how it's going to come about. That's not important. What's meant to be will be. It might not be right now. Okay, it will be in divine order. But just by aiming for it, putting your intention out into the universe, taking the necessary steps and actions this weekend to achieve it. Great card. Interesting weekend. Trust in your intuition. Okay, and then, you know, making conscious decisions, not acting unconsciously, you know, trying to control whatever inner conflict you may be going through. Don't let the negative self-talk in your head hold you back. And then shoot your arrow straight at that target. Focus on what it is you want to achieve. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I'll be back.